Miss Busby, who was Miss Louie until last year. She just recently got married. But she was my chemistry teacher for pre-AP sophomore year and AP chemistry junior year.
I feel like I've thought about that a lot, and it's so hard because for me it's really two. Just because my involvement in school has been like both academic and fine arts.
And she had the biggest impact on me because I was just super interested in what she was teaching, and everything that she was teaching, it sort of opened doors for me as far as how the world worked, because chemistry is the study of molecules, the study of the behavior of what makes up our universe.
So I have a fine arts teacher that is like really, really been impactful because he's been my teacher for 4 years.
Like when I'm learning stuff, I like to see how it applies to the real world, and there's nothing more like that than chemistry.
Mr. Carrollton has been a really great teacher because he's the kind of person that has a lot of ambition and drive, and he's very focused and like goal-oriented, I guess. And so he really knows what he wants, and he'll do like so many things to get there.
And she really made it seem like it matters. Unlike, sometimes you learn something you think, so what? She was really great at the so what.
And there are definitely ways in which I didn't think that I could achieve something, or like the orchestra didn't think that we could achieve it. He would say like, no, like you definitely can, we're gonna make it happen. And then we would go above and beyond. And it would just be like this really great feeling, like thinking that you can't do something to going beyond your expectation.
So it was just so interesting to sort of gain a better understanding of how honestly the universe, the molecules, elements, compounds all work. And she was just such a great job of explaining that. And you could tell that she was really interested in what she was teaching.
They tell me lots of times, yeah. My mom loves to tell everybody, no matter who they are, that I'm valedictorian. We'll be in the grocery store and she's like, my daughter's valedictorian, did you know? And then I'll be like, Mom, please, it's okay.
Yes, I know they're very proud of me because they've said so. And I feel like I've done my best to, listen to their teaching. I mean, they're the people who taught me to do my best.
I think when I was thinking about what I wanted to become, I didn't necessarily have like a specific job in mind. Like I didn't know, I want to be a doctor, I want to be like a lawyer. I knew what I wanted to achieve.
As far as a career or whatever, I'm not really sure where I want to go. I know I want to do something related to engineering.
As cliche as it sounds, to save the world, or to like to help save the world. So when I was sophomore year, I really like watching documentaries, and so I watched this documentary where they talked about basically about helping like save the environment.
I don't know exactly what my future looks like. I honestly have no idea. Ultimately, my goal is just to follow God's plan for me.
And I felt so passionately about it in that moment that I knew that what I wanted to do was, even if it wasn't like being like the most famous person in the world, I wanted to contribute to this effort to help the world be a better place.
We learned, I grew up in church, so we learned there that God has a plan for all of us, and that He has essentially a path for you in your life, and it's the perfect path for you, even if you have other plans. And so I don't really know where I'm going with my future, but ultimately I want to be a man of God, a person who follows the path that He has set for me, because ultimately that's going to bring me the most joy and serve Him the best.
I think what I would want them to remember or know about me is not necessarily like my grades or my rank. I don't think that that's the most important thing out of a high school experience.
I think just to be known as somebody who knows who they are, who knows their identity. I want people to see like Nathan was not afraid of who he was, and Nathan had a foundation for his life, and sort of he wasn't afraid to stand out or be different.
I think it would be like the ways in which I helped the school be a better place or contributed to the school. So like my involvement in like different organizations such as fine arts things. I think I would want them to know that about me, or to remember that about me.
And even though I don't always fit in with everybody, I know they accept me for who I am, and I accept them for who they are, and I want to be, I guess, remembered as somebody who is different but in a good way.